welcome. Welcome. Maybe I should do this way because I don't know like how it looks on your end, but I wanted to go clockwise, but I guess counterclockwise works too. Um, welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christine. This is the last video I'm making on this channel. The last one. Ooh, this feels good. Okay. I'm in my room. On my bed. I have my pajamas on. Actually, I still do. I have my boxers on, but I was like, let me change my shirt because my shirt was like, I was like, let me look somewhat presentable. So I changed shirts. Here I am. So yeah, this is gonna be my last video on this channel. I've decided to cancel this channel altogether. It's starting to harbor some energy I don't like, and it's time for something new. I am creating a new channel. I am not sharing that channel with anyone. So if you find me, that's awesome. I feel like you're meant to find me if you find me. If you don't, whatever. It doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, I feel like I need to go on a new channel and try to create a better energy. Nobody's harassing me on comments or anything like that. Nobody's really communicating with me. I do have 9 followers on this channel, and I thank all 9 of you for being my followers, which is weird to say. Just, even if you're a subscriber but not really following me, thank you for just subscribing. That's pretty awesome. I know I don't put a lot of content out there for people to be like completely into me, but thank you nonetheless. But yeah, I just feel this channel has a lot of eyes on me that I'm not used to. One, I came on this channel, I created this channel not to be like the next fucking famous astrologer or anything like that, Walter Mercado style, which would be awesome, but I don't see myself that in the limelight. I do see myself spreading the word in a very undercover type way until I guess it needs to be shown or brought to light. But yeah, there was a lot of eyes on me that I didn't like, and people out there have ill intentions, and I feel like I was exposing myself too much. So that is why I decided to drop everybody and create a new channel that nobody knows about. And YouTube is large, so good luck trying to find me. If you want to find me, good luck. It's gonna be a new email, all this stuff. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I haven't been putting up anything. I haven't been energetically here. I haven't been well either. Me and my daughter have been sick for almost 2 weeks, and I'm just finally getting off of it, and she's just right behind me. But and then other life stuff has just been plaguing me, so I just haven't been mentally here to do readings, to give you guys my energy, to read energy, to anything. And that's a whole nother story of why I think that's even happening. But I'm not here to talk about that. But I did want to share that, this channel's, I'm going to be canceling this channel. But the channel will still be up, because I'll delete everything besides the pick a video section and the events section, which isn't a big playlist, but it might come in handy for somebody out there. So the channel will still be up for information purposes, or tapping into that playlist with pick a video message, energy pool type thing. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Okay. I had to read that card for me actually. It came out and like I've been doing readings for myself and other people. I just haven't been doing readings for the channel. And the most recent one was the card that just fell out right now, and I was curious about it then, and I was like, it came out again just now, and I was like, let me see what the hell that meant, and I'm glad I did, because it kind of just wrapped everything together. I'm going to be using my vice versa deck. You know how I am with this deck. It's like I use it, but I'm still learning from it. So that's why I use it. So I have my little handy dandy book lit here for me to go into if I need. I do have the Queen of the Moon Oracle that I will be pulling at the end. And I have my Lightworker Oracle that felt like it wanted to speak, so that's what's going on. I got my Tibetan bowls playing just to clear the energy as I read. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope if you're in South Florida or just Florida in general, I hope Hurricane Elsa isn't gonna let it go on you. That's not funny, but it is in a way. Alright, let's see. I've done enough of that. So this is just going to be an energy pool. My final energy pool for this channel. I'm using my pillow as a table, which isn't quite working out, but whatever. Alright, let's see what we got here. I felt nervous just now. We got, okay, another card I got earlier. We have the King of Pentacles, the backside. And if you heard my other videos where I used this deck, all of the court cards, they have their front and their back side. Their front side is their outer appearance, or what people see, and then their back side, which is like what we got, is their inner selves. FYI. Let's see, anything else? I want to put on a sweater. It's cold. But somebody somewhere, the world card almost popped out, which is weird because that will be the third card that I got in today's reading. But this Pentacle, King of Pentacle, the backside, it's what he's all about. Oh god. That's so far the cards. I did a Celtic Cross reading earlier today, and so far everything that has come out, it was a card in that reading. The first one was the Six of Pentacles. This a particular side, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the World. This is the fourth card that was in that reading that has come out just now. Crazy. Alright, so we have the Two of Cups. And it wasn't that side of the Two of Cups, I don't think. I can't remember now. But it was the Two of Cups. And the King of Pentacles, it was that side. For the subconscious. And the Two of Cups was in the challenge position. The Six of Pentacles was in the fear and hopes position. I'm talking about the Celtic cross. I want to say this card was there too, but no, it wasn't. It was the King of Swords. But here we got the Page of Swords. The energy is similar, man. But not quite. Not in like the King and the Page of Swords. I'm talking about the energy, the cards that are coming out right now from earlier today's reading. Nine of Cups. I did get the Ten of Cups earlier today as the overall energy. Let's get another card here to make it 5. Okay, or not. a few just came out. And then at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Overall energy is the Ace of Cups, and I just got 3 more cards. So we got the Temperance, the 5 of Cups, and the Devil. We got 7 cards. Right in the middle is the 9 of Cups. Someone who has it all. With this 9 of Cups and this King of Pentacles, there is a sense of achievement and success. But this energy is interesting. I mean, the energy in these 3 cards is interesting. It's like the King of Pentacles and that 9 of Cups, to me, feels very fulfilling, very abundant. And then seeing these cards also in between all this, the Page of Swords, the Temperance, this side of the Temperance, where you see the Hangman's gallows there, the thing that the Hangman hangs from, and this Devil card. It's like it's telling me of something that you need to work through. There's some sort of shadow work that you still need to go through, and I feel like it has something. It's like you've been doing the work with this 5 of Cups here. My daughter's talking in her sleep, so this 5 of Cups shows me that you're doing the work. You're getting out of that depressed state that I think had something to do with a partner. Or you're currently going through the process. You're not that you have to go through some sort of healing or shadow work or anything like that. I think you are doing that. You are going through it. You're doing the work. There's just still some more work to be done. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. But this side of the Ace of Cups, which is a little more mysterious, because it's in the dark. 2, the moonlight is shining, and it kind of to me it connects me to the moon card in this deck, because the moon illuminates things, or doesn't quite illuminate things enough to be sure of what's there. That's why it's illusions and mysteries and secrets when the moon card is abound. And there is a writer There is a rider there. And then I believe in this deck, it talks about that rider to not be fooled, not necessarily fooled, to not be like, don't take the first offer, because you don't know what this offer really holds. Like, you don't know who this guy really is, even though he looks or seems to be yada yada yada. It's not quite what it seems. That's what I was trying to say. And as I showed you this card, I noticed at the bottom of that card is the sun card, but this particular sun card with the wall and um, the pillar of the Eye of Ra there. I don't know if you can see it. And underneath that is Eight of Swords, and underneath that is the Justice card. So there's things that you're working through, and you're doing good because like the sun is there. There is a wall that's stopping the sun from coming up, quote unquote. I know the sun's gonna come up regardless, which is the upside of that card. Even though the sun has a wall there, the sun's always gonna come up. There's always gonna be a new day. The sun's always gonna shine. So even though you're in some sort of place where you feel stuck or you feel like you don't see a way forward, whether it's within yourself or like actual something around you, there is a way for you to get through it. Or you will find a way. You will find a way, because I feel like you are doing some sort of work. You are finding the balance. You are finding faith and hope in a situation. The situation feels like this, I feel. Feels like, it is something that you have put yourself in. It's something that you have, you put yourself in. It's something that's like self-inflicted. Could be also an addiction as well. That's self-imposed. An addiction is something that you've done to yourself, but you are working on it. Overall energy with the Ace of Cups, it's like there is love in this. I said that you're probably getting over this relationship. I could be wrong. There could be somebody in your circle that shares a very strong connection with you, but they're also going through their own thing too. So even though you guys share a connection, that person has self-afflicting habits as well, or that's keeping them feeling chained or locked up. So it's like this could be a twin flame person. Now, I don't really use that term often because I don't really know what it means. I've heard it many times. People explain it to me many times, and I'm just like, huh? Like, it just doesn't, my mind doesn't process it. But for some reason, here I am using that, like if I know. I guess I wanted to say more of like, I don't want to say mirroring, but I do want to say mirroring. So twin flame to me feels very like a mirroring kind of, somebody's mirroring you. And that's where I get from that as well. This mirroring, because we have them here and we have them here. Going through the same caca. Let me see. But at the same time, even though you're going through whatever it is you're going through, whether it's with internal things, external things, you're in a very solid place right now. Like, I want to make that clear. Very solid with these two cards present. The only thing is, it could lead to stagnation or no growth, because you could be content with where you're at because everything's so fruitful, so abundant, you're content, but it might actually be like, that might be why you're stuck, feeling stuck, because you don't see you don't see any more growth because you're just content with what you know. So it could be also like a habit or a way of thinking. Like I don't know. I want to retract that. I felt it for a second, but I'm like, I don't think that's really what it is. I think you found yourself in this position and you're kind of like, I'm going to read this guy because he's calling out to me. But I feel like you've reached a state of contentment that you probably never really gotten there before. And you don't want to really strive for more because what you have right now is pretty good, you know? So you could be content with where you're at. But there is something calling for you to grow, to continue growing, to have faith that you deserve more. Because the gallows is calling you. I don't even know if that's right for me to say, the gallows. But those things back there, that thing, let me pull from the deck the hangman card so you know what I'm talking about. And if you know the hangman, you know what kind of business he's all about. Here he is right here. You can see it, right? Those are these. And the temperance is calling, it's looking at it as like a reflection. Like, this is actually what you need to go through. You need to go through this state. But you're not there yet. There's still other things I think you'll end up being at this state of surrender, where you're just kind of like, this is one place that you're putting yourself that's going to be beneficial. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help you gain insight. Putting yourself in this position, it's like a loop to nowhere, a time loop. And that time loop isn't necessarily like over and over in that second, more like same, it's like a pattern in your life that just continues to happen all the time. You can change locations and it'll happen again. You can do this and then you can change relationships, and something in that you carry, that pattern you carry, will happen again with a new partner. Like, it's just, you go to a new job and it's the same crap. It's a pattern that you need to break. And this is where you can break it. And that's where I'm sensing this temperance, looking at that. I'm going to keep saying gallows, and I could be wrong. I feel like it said that in the book. That's why I'm saying it. But I can't remember. So yeah, I'm getting very like spiritual work, because this is more spiritual and this is like instant gratification kind of energy. And this is more like deep dive spiritual. No, not deep dive, because the hermit, it's more deep dive. But this hangman really does surrender to like the universe, to see what comes in, to reflect, to see things in a different perspective. And to see things in a different perspective from this might actually be a little scary, because you're really aiming high at this point, because you could be in a very high position right now, and to think even more will require you to have more responsibility, to have you do more, like more than what you have been doing. You've probably been doing a lot to get to where you're at right now, but you know, the universe, all source energy, God, whoever you believe in, your source, the higher, the light, is calling, is pushing you more so than calling, pushing you to go further, to push yourself basically, and not fall into a contentment of materialness, because material won't give you everything you need. It will give you materialistically everything you need, but then who are you and where are you, and how is your spirit? Is your spirit abundant? Are you spiritually abundant? Are you genuinely, authentically happy? Or do you need this material world to make you happy? Because that's going to be a never-ending cycle, and that's an addiction right there. So it goes deeper than just superficial satisfaction. It really does, this reading. Let me read this. I'm going to read first this guy, the Five of Cups, which is my, he finds hope in what he has lost, because there's a sense of loss here. I don't know if that loss is like a something within him, her, whoever's watching, something within the person, or like something literally lost, like tangible. I don't know. But you will know if this is resonating with you on what it is that you lost. But let me read this Five of Cups real quick, this side anyway. Try not to get so much glare, but the stranger's cloak glimmers in the moonlight. Though we can't see the moon itself, he remains immobile, the two remaining cups untouched at his side. The path forward is forbidding and perhaps discouraging for someone who is dealing with unexpected sorrow. A rose has been placed behind the stranger by unseen hands. When you get this side in a reading, turning back may be the wisest choice under the circumstances. The red rose signifies that love is near, waiting for you to turn back to it. This might mean reviving an old connection with a loved one, or it could be a conscious return to a happier state of mind with your present love. Pick up the two chalices and consider with whom you will share. Oh, it's calling a lot about this. And this. I said that these people here are like mirroring each other. You both are going through similar things. And this is now telling me that you could be going back to this person, or you could still be dealing with this person. This person could be your spouse, whoever this person resonates with. You'll know who it's talking about. But there is a new beginning for you guys. I don't want to say a new beginning. There's just a new, this whole thing here, new perspective. This new perspective is a whole lot of things. It's deep. It's not just superficial. Yes, you guys are going through something. You more so, because this is about you. But the person you're dealing with is also going through something. We can't really tell, but it's something very similar to what you're going through. It's their own form of addiction, whatever it is. But that person holds a very close connection to you. And you got 2 cups here, 2 cups here, and the 2 people here. Now I'm going to read this guy, because this guy is interesting. He's my Jedi. But depending on what side he is, it speaks volumes. So let me read him. When we aren't able to see his aggressive facial expression, the knave seems slight and easily blown off course. His grip on the sword seems defensive, even desperate. The landscape below can be seen more clearly as ice and snow, beginning to melt here and there. Dark clouds approach to blot out the blue sky. This is a person whose worries about being able to cope, to keep up with those he admires and wants to learn from. He's also ready to ask for help, but requires patience and guidance to find a safe landing spot. So, like I said, work is actually being done. You are doing the work. You are at a position that you are ready to ask for help. What that help is, it's not too desperate, because you're willing to be patient about it. Because one, you're in a good place. I feel like you're in a good place to ask for help. Sorry. And like the overall energy is this Ace of Cups. So it's like your heart, and then this 5 of Cups with all this stuff I'm connecting. It feels very light. And you know what? We're in Cancer season, so Cancer season, I heard from this other girl in her channel who explained it beautifully, and I might put her link in I mean, her video at the end of this video, you know how like the subscription pops up and like video options pop up? Well, I'm going to put hers, and she talks about July and how it's fertile ground for anything to pop off, good or bad. So it's like very sticky, and I love the way she talks about it. Like, and then she gives you like a quick little like snapshot for each zodiac sign at the end of her video, or like midway, and then she talks about she gives a little thing for each sign, nothing crazy, but I love what she says in the beginning, just like a recap of the forecast of everything and blah blah. So I'm gonna do that so you guys can go into that if you want to. But being at Cancer season, it is fertile ground to make lasting improvements in your life. But you have to be careful. Cancer is very sensitive, very psychic. She said put a little drop in a little blood, you'll know what I'm talking about when you watch it. You have to be careful, because even just a little drop of blood in the water will, I forgot exactly the words she said, but it will basically just blow up. Good or bad, I feel. So you have to be careful how you go about things. She will talk about the forecast and the transits and stuff, and Mercury and where it falls. So communication and how communication will be. But you're in a good place. I can say that much. You're in a good place to make long-lasting change in the path you want to go on your journey. Whether it is through healing or just doing something different or gaining more momentum, whatever, you're at a good place right now to make that happen. Let me see what's up, because you know I have the vice versa deck, and I know this side is the cups, the ace of cups, but let me see. This side is the 7 of cups. So it's a lot of cups. I can say that much. There's a lot of cups. Not really a lot. I mean 9, then 5, and 2, and then the 7. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of cups. So there's a lot of choices in the air. It could be a little overwhelming on like where to go. But in this particular deck, we have Spirit there right in the middle to help you. So you should use your intuition at the same time. So continue doing that healing work. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Okay. The Unexpected. Blue Moon. The Unexpected. Number 43. That kind of came out prematurely, so I'm just going to see if something else wants to come up. That card reminds me of Gemini big time. And it's funny because I think when we were going into June, that card came out. And we were in Gemini season at the time. So it just, ever since then, it just stuck with me that this card is like Gemini vibes all the way. The Unexpected Blue Moon. Blue Moon means 2 full moons in 1 month. Or, yeah, it just happens every once in a blue moon. Oh, I just noticed it has 2 moons, 2 full moons there. 3. Let's see if anything wants to come out. Any extra? Forgot to cut the deck. Okay, we got a couple. We have patience and change. And that was, what card said something about patience? Oh, yeah, Five of Cups. That you're in a position where you're. No, the Page of Swords. This card was talking about that you have the patience to wait for things to feel soft enough. Because it was talking about, looking for a place to land in. You have the patience to wait to find a good place to land amongst all this jagged ice, mountain, snow. So we have patience, green corn moon. I don't know when that falls, and then thunder moon, change. Change is. I was saying that it felt like the universe, whoever you believe in, that higher source, is pushing you to grow, pushing you to expand, pushing you to exceed your own expectations because they don't want you to be content. They want you to be happy and abundant and fulfilled and joyful and all this amazing stuff, but they don't want you to settle. If they see that you can do better, you will be presented with opportunities to do better, and if you don't, because if it's in your lifeline, if it's in your destiny, if it's in your whatever, to be at a certain level, best believe that the minute you think you're good and the universe feels like you can do so much more, you will be pushed and pushed and pushed. So you might as well just go with whatever comes than just want to stay and not move, because that's when tower effects happen and then you have no choice but to fucking move. So you might as well just flow with whatever comes. And if you're into like signs and synchronicities, pay attention to those things. If you're into dreams, pay attention to those, because answers can come in those forms, especially angel numbers and numerology and stuff like that. Those things flood. They just come in like freaking waves, man. It's just trying to find the pattern within the pattern. So we have the unexpected, patience, and change. The unexpected. I'm going to read that one. 43. As soon as Quinn wakes up, I'm stopping, so. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience, as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. This could mean this person for some, but if you're dealing with this person already, then it could be like a new side of them. But if this is somebody from your past, then be ready for that person to come in, because I feel like this person was a big deal, was or is a big deal. And if they were a big deal, they're gonna come in, and then your whole world, as in like your mental world, is gonna change. Old feelings, all sorts of shit, man. People try to like act like there's, no kind of difference when somebody of that magnitude, somebody who you used to share a cup with, somebody you had a connection on a deep, soulful level, comes back, and you're just gonna be like, so? No, fuck off. You need to go somewhere and process your emotions, because this is big, and you need to accept that. You need to be real with yourself with that. So, if that does happen, take it one day at a time. Do the understanding within yourself. Like, why is this person back in my life right now? There has to be a reason. Either there's growth that needs to happen within yourself or within each other. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Or there's a lesson that you haven't learned yet, that you choose not to learn or see. There's a lesson there that you need to learn, so then that can stop. Twin flames, I believe, do that. It's like, I don't know if twin flames is a bad or good thing, but I hear that it's sometimes a good bad thing. like a good bad, or it's just like a good thing, or it's just like a bad thing. It's like I don't know what it is then. So, but I feel like there's a lesson there. If this person is coming back, or if you're dealing with this person, then there's something that you will learn together. So be there's an unexpected something unexpected coming. Patience. I don't feel like reading and change. Let me read. Thunder Moon. I like that. I like the way it looks. I've been watching a lot of Marvel too. So Thor. I'm in the middle of Ragnarok Thor, and I dig Thor's powers, man. The god of thunder from Asgard. Okay. Hopefully they leave a message. Accept change. Life, like the seasons, is about change. Take advantage of change energy. Plan ahead. So there we go. We have another thing about planning. Prepare for an unexpected thing. Always have a plan B. Or a nest egg. Can you hold for a minute? Because she just woke up and she's crying. Okay, so she's up. So like I said, there's already 2 cards about planning for the planning. Planning for change. Planning for the unexpected. And then in the middle of it all, you have patience. So I feel it's more like be patient with yourself, okay? I don't know what's going on in your mind or what you're going through individually, but whatever it is that you're going through, however you're feeling, be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself, continue those positive inner dialogues, and just have faith and trust in yourself the most. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and all shall be well, to be honest. I mean, you have the Ace of Cups. I'm going to read this one because it's that side and I don't think I fully explained it well. I was going to pull a Lightworker Oracle, but I just don't. It's like I don't have the energy to read unless I have to. Like this Ace of Cups, I feel like I need to read that one. By night, because this side is daytime. By night, the scene has an unearthly beauty as both lake and lilies fade to soft blue and green hues. It's easy to imagine the quiet splashing of water in the starlight. A prince on a white stallion comes upon this vision and is enthralled by the mystery. He has found an inspiration for his life's quest for bliss. When you get this side in a reading, the card is still positive on this side, bringing its gifts of love and beauty. The presence of the prince, though, cautions against being begilded by fairy tale romance. What is seen by starlight may prove quite different in the light of day. Beware of illusions and don't promise too much too soon. I feel that's more for yourself. That's what I was saying, to be patient with yourself. Trust in the process. Like, you're in a good position, or this is what you're working towards. If it doesn't come as fast as you planned, like you might have a plan like I should reach my goal at this so and so time, and we're getting close to that goal and you're not quite there and it's giving you anxiety and and a whole lot of mental pattern that self-sabotages at the end. You need to have patience in the process, patient with yourself. Trust that it all is going to manifest and come to fruition at the right time, in divine timing. So continue doing the work that you're doing. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Don't overwork over, do just do what you're doing. Just don't push too hard, okay, where you like burn yourself out, or because see, that's another addiction. Alcohol, not alcoholism, maybe, it might drive you to alcoholism to like just get yourself through. But workaholics, that is a toxic pattern. You need to find a balance for work and life, and work in that space instead of just being too much on one side. I know I'm too much on one side right now, but it's soon gonna balance out. But yeah, my everything just turned off right now. I will pull one card, but I'm not gonna read it from this light worker oracle. I want you to come up with your own thoughts. Well, actually, I'm gonna see what card it is first, and depending on the card, I might read the little synapse of it or not. So let's see, what does the light worker have to say? Because it wanted to talk earlier. Hold up. I thought I had another card out. It's all good. Spiritual service. 21. Spiritual service. These cards are so beautiful. Some of you have a duty to do. Maybe that's why it's pushing you. It's like pushing you beyond material wealth. It's pushing you into something that probably scares you. I'm gonna read the synapse. Because that's just how it goes sometimes. 21. Spiritual service. Self-doubt can be a habit that is hard to break. See, that's a toxic pattern right there. Self-doubt. It can slow down your spiritual progress and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Ultimately, it won't stop you, but it can make your progress seem more challenging. It's easier to fulfill your purpose when you acknowledge your own goodness and talent and do what you love to do to the best of your ability. Realize that you are enough, that your work is good, and that you have something of value to offer. It is time to let go of fear of failure, concern about your ability, and your right to live a happy and fulfilled life of success. The universe believes in you. I'm telling you, man. You guys, some of you are really getting that push, that internal push. Like, you don't even know where it's coming from. It's just like, I feel like I need to do more. But I don't want to. I'm really happy where I'm at right now. I'm really lazy. Lazy is a toxic thing. Not toxic. Yeah, it's toxic. It's just an addiction. Laziness is an addiction. Negative talk is an addiction, because like for some reason it puts you in this like victim mentality with yourself, not even with the outside world. It's just like, self-doubt, self-sabotage. These are all the devil mentality here. It's stuff that you do to yourself. The devil's just there, like, pushing what you're already doing to yourself. You can't blame the devil. The devil is just encouraging what's already there. So if it's already there, it's pretty easy for the devil to just come around and be like, oh, let me just light fire in that. And they'll just scorch themselves. there is a bigger plan in the making for you. But continue doing what you're doing, because I feel like I said, I feel like some of you are already on it. You're already doing it and don't even know that you're doing it. The only caution thing is to don't fall into this trust in the process. Be wary of illusions. Be open and receptive. And believe in yourself. Believe in your goals. Believe that you can have it all plus some, plus more. Believe that you can feel the abundance in every aspect of your life. Spiritually, mentally, physically, materially. Like, all those. Believe it. You are worthy. You are worth it and worthy of it. Okay, that is all I have for you. It's been a pleasure. I enjoy doing these. If you look at my earlier videos, you can see how I have grown in the process. And hopefully you guys find me, in the sea of YouTube video YouTubers. I'll be doing what I do here, just at a different stage in my life. And if you find me, comment me in one of the videos like, I found you. Because I don't know who my subscribers are. I just, you guys are awesome, and thank you for subscribing. And thank you for not unsubscribing, because, my content is like molasses. Every once in a blue I come around throwing out something. So thank you. But it's been a pleasure. It's been great. I hope I helped you in some way, shape, or form in this reading and old readings, and just even future readings, like when you go back and into the videos and watch my videos, and hopefully it resonates in the future and stuff like that. I hope I help you. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your life journey, and take care and be gentle with yourself, like Cindy says. She's another YouTube reader. Tarot reader, another YouTube tarot reader. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the other side. Bye. Oh, I am doing personal readings. All that information down there is still the same in my description box. I still am doing those, so you can reach out to me and email me, and we can take it from there. Okay? Oh, and if you can put in the subject box tarot reading, requesting tarot reading, then I can find it in all of my other crap that I have on that email. But yeah, just want to throw that out there. All right, that's all. Love you guys. Take care, and see you on the other side. Bye.